We are live, and we're going to be doing more Super Mario All-Stars. Just waiting on Leo to get everything set up. Hey, Phoenix! Well, there's nothing to get in this stream. Phoenix said early bird gets the worm. I said there's nothing to get in this stream.
We're not playing Earthworm Jim, so nobody's getting any worms.
Technically, he says early bird gets the worm.
M-W.
Because he spelled worm wrong. Oh, and Phoenix, when I asked you to send a link to servers that I wasn't in, you sent them in servers that I was in. So that means some of them had two of the same links in.
Okay, I got controller 1.
The other one's not plugged in. Oh, it is plugged in. You just have to find it.
Sitting on the floor somewhere. Oh, they're in the couch. So, which controller do I have right now?
You have the first one.
Okay. We don't have any cable management in this living room.
There's no way to actually do any cable management.
Well, there is. Just not have all the controllers plugged in at the same time. Right. But we can Definitely turn that TV up just a tad bit.
Can't, because if I turn it up any more than now, it's going to get picked up on the microphone.
Right. So what we're gonna do, like we did in the last two streams. We're gonna do a half an hour each for each game, and then the last hour you guys are picking your game. Phoenix, you better get people in here to start voting. So we're in World 7. We are going to be doing star levels in here, so just because we have to finish out Super Mario Bros. 3. And at this point, I really don't care what world I last left off in. I'm just going to keep going where I was. I still hate these dang controllers, but whatever. We're going to...
Are you kidding me?
We had a snowy level before, now there's no snow. That's amazing, right? I feel like Mario is way smaller when he's swimming compared to his standing sprite. Well, he's definitely smaller now. Oh, that Cray Dad Looper did not give me any room to go down to that pipe. You took this controller back apart and fixed it, didn't you?
Not that one, no.
So you
I got the one that I tore apart.
Mm.
And I never tore it back apart. And the reason why I haven't is because I've been busy working on the Sega Genesis.
And you're gonna do the same to the other one. Is tear it apart like you did this one.
Only if Donald wants it.
I thought he said that's what he wanted.
He never told me that.
I thought that's what you told me.
No, I didn't.
Okay. I don't think you would have minded if you did anyways.
I said that if he wants it done that way, I would.
Okay. Come on, bloopers, get out of my way. Don't know how I managed to do that, but I got out. I was determined to get out, and I got out. Come on, get out of it. Get out of this level. I need to get in that pipe. Thank you.
Oh.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you'll probably notice in our schedule, Sonic the Hedgehog is going to be starting up this weekend. The first two Sonic games are already scheduled. I know I said I was going to do this after I finished Super Mario All-Stars. But because of scheduling situation, I had an opening for Sonic the Hedgehog. So Riptor McCloud could not join us this weekend, so it has been pushed back next weekend, so that left an opening for the Shadow the Hedgehog games.
You mean Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog games. My mistake.
Because there was only ever one Shadow the Hedgehog.
I could play Shadow the Hedgehog for the NES. It exists. So the next thing we're going to get is a Genesis box.
I mean, cases for games
Yeah.
that are for Genesis, because we got a few things.
Because once I get Super Mario Brothers 3. God dang. Bubble. We have the Japanese version of Super Mario Brothers 3 is in a case. I can totally forget about it. Don't have to worry about it not sitting in a case. And yes, the Famicom carts we have tested does fit into a Sega Genesis case. Nope. I didn't get no momentum up there. Ah, are you kidding me? My jump was short. Are you kidding me? Ah, lava bubble again. You screwed up. Yeah, you could have went up with that one.
How?
By landing directly back onto the Fuzzy Beetle. Because the 500 would have given you the one up.
It's only 100.
What's 100?
Stomping on an enemy is only 100.
Yeah, but coming back down on top of it is 500. If you land on the ground and kick it, it's 400 points. Fuzzy Beetles are 200 points.
You only got 100 for stomping on it. Why didn't you jump, Luigi? I pushed the button.
One more, and I could have had a one up on that one. Just 3 more coins, and I would have had a one up.
Hey, Ruby.
Hey, Ruby, find us people to vote for the last hour. Dang it. Yes, it's Mario time.
Luigi time. You serious? God damn. Kidding me?
God dang it.
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me, game? You're gonna give me the NES treatment? Okay, we have 3 minutes. Are you serious?
Are you kidding me?
Looks like we won't be able to beat World 8 on this run. Are you serious? Are you totally serious right now? Alright.
Kidding me?
We're gonna make this the last run. Then we're gonna go to lost levels. Lost levels, I should be just about this far, shouldn't I?
ho! I'm a hot dog. Hey, Daisy.
I just went through 8-3 without dying. See there, I went through 8-3 without dying. But now I'm at the last level, so I can't stop. But we'll do lost levels here shortly.
I died. Front of the plane got me.
Am I going to be the first one to beat Super Mario Brothers? Like the last time? You know, it is actually still weird to know that there are still people that plays this blind. I mean, the younger generation I can understand, but the older generations, people my age, they're playing this for the first time. I find that weird. So I'm not going to be able to have an easy, successful run here. I hate the hammer. And I have no way to get big.
Hey, Cass.
Hey, Cass. Alright. And I am done. Well, I guess that means we don't have a choice. Alright, we're going to do lost levels next. I'm in 8-4. They asked me to do Luigi in this one. This has been an all Luigi run.
Good job. Good job.
Brakes, Luigi, brakes. Thanks for the compliment, Cass. And I died again.
Have confidence. No confidence.
I think I need this pipe. Are you serious? Because if I remember correctly, D4 is the one that you have to go all the way to the end for. This one, I think you need this pipe here.
Mm-hmm.
As long as we don't warp, we should be able to enter World 9. There's a mushroom here. This is the bad jump.
Yeah, it's worse with the mushroom.
Well, I made it look easy with the mushroom, but it wasn't that easy with Luigi. Okay. So there's a poison mushroom there. I don't want that. Ah! I am playing with retarded scout controller, so the control pad is very floaty. You can't imagine how bad this control pad is tonight.
We've been playing video games since we were 5 years old. We were born
We played the Atari
August,
first.
September, October, November. 4 months before the Nintendo came out. I tell everyone my first game I have ever played was Demon Attack on the Atari 2600.
So, need that. And this is where Bowser's at.
That's only one.
Well, that doesn't help much. That works. And Bowser looked like he was ready to throw fire. We are not completed with this game, just to let you know, because I will say and continue though. Though in the original one, it greeted me to a World 9. I'm not greeted to a World 9 in this one. You just plot me into World 9. Here we go. But I don't remember starting off big in the original version.
You probably didn't.
I cannot kill any enemies.
Welcome to World 9. You're in a dream world.
So, I will show you all of World 9 if you've never seen it before. Because pretty much,
Well, World 9 is nothing but water.
except for 9-4.
9-4 is the exception. It's an outdoor castle. Although I have yet to confirm that in the Famicom version.
It is outdoors.
But the water levels are not really that hard.
Well, in this one, World 9, the water levels are very easy because they don't drop so many enemies on you. So 1-3 or 9-3 is the castle. Don't need that. Don't need that either. Maybe I do need that. No, maybe I don't. I don't have to worry about that. This may kill me. Yep. Well, that's the end of World 9, guys. Well, maybe not. Did they change this? Because in the original one, I had to die.
Because this is a 9-4.
But in the original one, if you die, that's it. You can't complete them all.
But when you get to this part over the end here, just walk over the top of the screen.
I can't. You get soft locked. It's not.
No, you don't.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it can be, yeah. But they changed it in this one. Apparently you have to complete all 4 levels in this one. In the original one, if you die, that's it. Because they only give you 1 life in the other one.
And then I think that's in Japanese.
It is. It stands for thank you for playing. Because in the original one, they gave you 1 life, and that's it. And if you use that life up, you're done. So this just takes me directly to A1. And in the original one, the levels are not to their best quality. They're pretty bad.
Yeah.
And I don't want the vine.
Just go. If it takes you to a warp, then start it over. but you forgot to save at the beginning of A1. So you're going to have to hit save and continue and then save and... Oh, well, you could just say save and quit, but... Okay, good. Quick little extra life here. And I'm missing a Koopa there. No. Yep, ouch. Nice Konami could have got there. Yeah, those letters stood for thank you for playing. Thank you for playing my games. They're toadstools, so they're poisonous. Be prepared to jump on it. Nope, you got it right off the bat. You can tell that the enemies are moving faster. This game is available on the NES Online. But if you're not familiar with the original NES port of Super Mario Brothers, I would go to the Super NES Online and play Lost Levels, because this version is actually much more simplified than the original. You touch the vine, it's automatically going up in this one. I hate that. What if I didn't want to go up the vine? Okay. I screwed up. Nope, maybe I did not. So I had a situation in my playthrough where the original one, that springboard, glitched. So, Cass, in this one, in Lost Level, which is in Japan, Super Mario Brothers 2, almost 90% of the time you go up a vine, it leads you to a warp zone that takes you to a world you've already completed. Sure, it's called Coin Heaven, but geez, Coin Heaven should allow you to go forward, not backwards, right? So if you've noticed already, the Hammer Brothers just take charge immediately when they come on screen.
They only start taking charge in this game only. But if you want to know where they started to run, play the original Super Mario Brothers. Wait about 5 or 10 minutes while they've been on the screen for a while. They'll start running after you. They'll be like, "Oh, he's not fooled by our hammers. We better start taking charge."
Yeah. That's not the worst part in this game. That's the worst part in this game.
That wasn't too bad. But wait until I get to C3. I like the wind mechanic. I kind of wish they had brought it back in other Mario games. Are you serious, blooper? We're almost done with this run.
The hammers have aimbot.
Whoops. Kind of didn't want to go over the flagpole.
Sort of.
Okay. Well, that's the first time I've seen that happen before.
In 2000, there was still some good stuff. So you were born right around the time Luigi's Mansion came out, which I do recommend playing if you have not ever played it.
Actually, she was born before Luigi's Mansion. Majora's Mask would have been the year.
Well, she was an easy 2000s baby, so she was born around the time when the GameCube was coming out. And the 64 was dying.
Which I am dying too. Because this control pad sucks. This control pad sucks. And I'm small again. And I'm dead. Game over. We're going to start this back over again. I still have about 5 minutes to go before we do Super Mario Bros. 2. And I died. Ouch. So from what it looks like, the ones that will be on voting is Super Mario Brothers, Lost Levels, and Super Mario Brothers 3, as Super Mario Brothers 2 may end in this stream.
2012 is when the golden age of video games stopped, in my opinion.
I think it ended long before then.
Not really. Because I'm still finding good games now. Ori and the Blind Forest is a good game, which is 2019. And then Ori and the Will of the Wisp just came out
Last year.
All the Shantae games are all good. Shantae and the Seven Sirens came out last year.
So, no, that came out in 2019.
No, it says 2020 on the title screen.
According to all the rest of them, it says 2019. At least the info says.
It says 2020 on the title screen. But
That's probably what it was released for console, but it's been on PC in 2019.
don't hurt the player. Hurt the player. Hate the game, aka the control pad.
This control pad actually does suck.
Well, we're using Hyperkin Scout controllers, and I've already called Hyperkin and told them the flaws on the controller. Not to mention that their consoles have a rendering problem. So they're going to take care of the rendering problem before they deal with the controllers. Because the control pad onto, there's nothing to it. Because I've had the controller apart.
The rest of the buttons actually are fine. It's this control pad. Now I was told not to play with the 8-bit though controllers.
I'm still getting 8-bit DO controllers, only for the specific fact is they're wireless.
Well, it says there's a big delay in them.
It depends on what console they're using it for.
For everybody who's experienced them, it's every console and computer. Some of them says that they had to have theirs hardwired. They modded it to be hardwired, and that was the only way it took out the freaking delay.
Retrobit actually makes really good controllers.
There's a whole Reddit column onto it that states that they were having delay issues.
I don't believe half the stuff that comes on Reddit, only because they're a bunch of crybabies to begin with. That's debatable, Ruby. Do I think some of the games that are coming out are better than, like, Super Mario RPG? No. I don't think they're better than A Link to the Past. I don't think they're better than Zombies Ate My Neighbors. We still have yet, to this day, to have a game like Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
I don't know why they spud up the RNG for that fire. It wasn't that fast in the original game.
So, and I will say this, the Mario games, the quality of the Mario games are going down.
Flaming hot Cheeto dust. Okay.
It does too, actually.
Yeah, what do you guys think of Sony shutting off the services for the PSP, the PS Vita, and the PS3? God dang it. Alright, Super Mario Bros. 2, guys. Oh, he's still in World 5. He should have been in later. Are you kidding me? $120 frames per second? I'm not sure about 8K. 120 frames per second, I don't think so. 80 frames per second, I can believe, because certain PC games run at 80 frames per second. Because I'm not entirely sure if the console is strong enough to do 120 frames per second.
Well, you'd have to get a TV that would do 120 frames per second. Because most TVs now are only doing 60 frames.
Because I know PCs are doing up to 120 frames per second.
Are you kidding me?
Let's hope you can do 3 worlds in 30 minutes. Y'all stay in. We'll be voting for hour number 10. You guys will be picking 2 games. If this game gets finished today, this will be one of the games will be omitted from the voting.
There's really only 2 good pulls on the slots there. 3 sevens or 3 cherries. Three cherries will net you 3 chances.
Gives you a 1-up. 3 cherries also give you a 1-up.
Well, it gives you a 5-up, I believe. Seriously? The sevens actually give you a 10-up. And it's only in the All-Stars version.
It's also in the Game Boy Advance version too.
Well, that's taken from the All-Stars.
So now go back down in there and get another one. Well, they all pretty much look good in their 3D forms. I still kind of miss Peach in her brown hair, because she was brown hair in the first 3 Mario games.
Well, that's only because the NES could not render yellow with a blonde. So where is this here?
You gotta go further.
Bing. Oh yeah, I remember now.
It's just so nerve-wracking to hold something. I'm jumping over holes right there.
Well, for a long time, Daisy was my favorite Mario character, and then Super Mario Galaxy came out.
Rosalina is everybody's favorite. Now Odyssey's out and everybody is chanting out Pauline. Go get Paulina!
I still like Rosalina. I don't know what it is about me and shy girls, though.
Rosalina's shy?
Yeah, she is.
I never saw her that way. Nintendo portrays her as a very tall girl. Almost, what'd they say? Almost 7 feet tall?
No, she's not.
That's what Nintendo says.
There's no way.
Let's see. Okay.
Phoenix, I mean the girls that are canon to the Mario series.
Mario's height is 5'1". Goomba's height is 2'4". Boo's height is 2'7". Baby Mario's height is 2'11". Baby Luigi's height is 2'11". Shy Guy's height is 3'3". Toadette and Toadward's height are 3'5". Diddy and Dixie on their knuckles is 3'8". Koopa Troopa is 3'11". Wiggler is 5'3". Wario and Birdo are 5'7". Donkey Kong on his knuckles and Peach are 6'1". Well, that gives you an impression of how tall DK is on his hind legs. Waluigi is 7'1". Bowser is 8'7". Petey Piranha is 12'9". That doesn't give me Rosalina's height.
Luigi, oh yeah! Oh yeah! Luigi, number 1. I'm Luigi.
Let's see what they say on this page. Luigi's 5'9", Wario's 5'7". Waluigi with his knees bent 7'1". Peach 6'1", Daisy 5'11", Yoshi 5'9", Toad 3'5", Donkey Kong on his knuckles 6'1", Bowser 8'7", Bowser Jr. 4'4".
Bowser 8'7".
Yeah.
Poor 7.
It still don't give me Rosalina's height.
Did you finally get it?
They have Rosalina as 7'3", so she is the tallest girl character in the Mario series. Waluigi can't be 7'1"?
Well, Waluigi I can believe to be 7'1", because he's freaking tall. But I have my hardest doubts that Rosalina's 7 feet tall.
7'3".
She'd have a very deep voice if she was 7 feet tall.
Don't have to have a deep voice to be that tall. Now, Luigi is written as 6'3", I think they said. Waluigi is 7'1". Mario's 5'1". Peach is 6'1". Is Luigi taller than Peach?
No.
Because in Super
Peach
Mario...
is Super Mario World. Peach is actually taller than Luigi.
Well, she's also in heels, too. Just to let you guys know, Claw Grip is actually the character only in Super Mario Bros. 2. I believe they had another Tri-Glide battle in this one.
Yeah, they did.
Well, it's kind of hard to believe that Peach is 6'1" because the average women height isn't even that tall here in the U.S.
They're not even that tall in Japan either.
Well, that is also true. The average height for male in the United States is 5'7". And I have to
Are you kidding me?
fit the criteria for that height too. No offense, but all you giants there must be eating your vegetables and drinking your milk to get that tall.
They're eating their Wheaties.
I'm sure the crab would hate everybody. He's just throwing rocks randomly. He doesn't care who he hits.
Die, you bastard!
Well, we're finally out of that one. Time for World 6. Because of your genetics. Your family must have been eating a lot of vegetables and drinking their milk.
They made him eat his Wheaties when he was a kid. God, Jesus.
So, I got a question for you guys. Since we have a Super Nintendo and now we have a Sega Genesis, which I've always wanted to get one again because I really enjoyed the Sega Genesis. There's a game called Earthworm Jim. We have the Sega Genesis version in front of us. How many of you guys would like to see us do the Genesis version and the Super Nintendo version? Myself can't do so. Oh, Ruby's lactose intolerant. Well, they do have lactate milk you can drink.
Drink lactate or silk. Gotta love them coconut milk.
The only thing is, I am strongly thinking about replacing this label on this cart. there's a smidge part of it is completely gone. There was a crease in there, but I managed to push that crease out. But the label really doesn't stick very well on the card itself, so if I can find a place where I can get labels for it and actually clean this card up more, it'll have a card, it'll have a new label, it'll have a case for it, the case will have a box, and the game will also have a book. And this game will be completed. But my question is, once we figure out how to beat this game, if you guys like to see...
Ruby says I'd like to see it.
See us do both the Genesis version and the Super Nintendo version. Now the Genesis version has a level into it that's been omitted from the Super Nintendo version, mostly because I think it was because of the censoring. Nintendo was still very strict on censoring. And going down an intestinal tube of a human body, can you really blame Nintendo?
Yes. Because they allowed it in another game.
Earthbound. But they had us believe that they changed the meaning of it in the English version.
See, with a lot of their titles, they get away with a half of this stuff. But yet when it comes to third parties, oh, you can't have that in there. Why? It's in your game.
But that is the only reason why I think that level is not in the Super Nintendo version, is because of censoring. Some people says it's because of the card limitation. I don't think it's the card limitation, because freaking Earthworm Jim had freaking chips into it that could actually put 2 Earthworm Jim games.
The thing about it is that the Super Nintendo could hold more data than the Genesis cartridges could.
That's what I'm saying. With all the chips that's inside the Super Nintendo, both Earthworm Jim and Earthworm Jim 2 can go in the same cart.
Oh, I was wrong. 3 cherries is a 3-up, and a cherry and 2 sevens.
We're planning on doing both of them, because the sound card in the Super Nintendo version is better than the Genesis.
Although that depends on the people that plays it.
I thought about doing a Sega CD version of it, which they said it is a superior version of it, but getting a Sega CD is going to put a hole in my wallet. Especially for the game itself, is also going to put a hole in my wallet. But getting a Super Nintendo cart, it's going to be a tough battle. But at least I'm not putting a hole in my wallet, trying to get a additional adapter just to play a game in the Super Nintendo. But I can admit that visually, this game actually looks better on the Genesis. I kind of wish they had because
Great.
Earthworm Jim HD for the DSi is in widescreen, isn't it? Because I'll be honest with you. None of the Genesis games are in full 4.3. None of them are. Doesn't matter which one you play, they're not in full 4.3. The Super Nintendo, however, were in full 4.3. And they had the aspect ratios completely stretched out on the Super Nintendo to fill out the full 4.3.
Well, because Super NESs were actually... Some of the games made use of the 4.3 because they designed it in such a way so that when you played it on the TV, it looked normal.
Because this is all 4.3 that you're looking at here. See, the NES they weren't in 4.3 either.
Okay.
But some of the third-party consoles had it set up where you can actually set it to 4.3 to stretch it out, which makes the game even more immersive to look at.
Well, that's how it was when you hooked it up to a CRT.
So yeah, if we were to do Earthworm Jim, that is something we've been considering, is doing both the Genesis and the Super Nintendo version. So that way you guys can actually see the difference and compare them.
Kidding me?
As far as who's going to play which one, we have to practice the game from beginning to end because we've never defeated it.
Well, right now I've gotten the furthest in the game.
But I can honestly say I probably could do the Super Nintendo version a lot better because of the button
Oh,
controls.
come on!
You got 3 buttons on the Genesis, which you're about ready to get done with this because we're about 9:30.
You gotta wait until I finish 6-3 because I don't wanna.
Okay. The Genesis 3-button controllers A, B, C are all in a line. A being furthest from the hand. And trying to fire with A can be quite uncomfortable when your jump and your whip are closer to your hand. Which they have a setting where you can change it. But I'm more comfortable having my firing attack on like wire X, and then use the B button for jumping, and then probably use the whip on C or A in the situation on the Super Nintendo controller, because A, B, C, X, or A, B, X, Y. But I think they have the whip on the Super Nintendo on the shoulder buttons, don't they?
Nope.
Oh, wait. I know what the shoulder buttons did. At the end of each level. Groovy! 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 That's what the R&L buttons did. So, Super Mario Brothers 2 will be part of the voting, so you have a choice of all 4 of them. Pick 2 out of the votes. You can vote now. And after all the cleaning off the outside of the cart, it looks like this cart needs to be cleaned again. Because I have all the sticky stuff inside the cart now. happen in this one too. Well, that turned out okay. But this one got all the sticky stuff inside the cart. Because this had more sticky.
Phoenix, why don't you ever use your laptop?
Yeah, it would probably be more suitable to watch a stream than your phone. But yeah. All this actually looks pretty good on the back. Now, without all the sticky stuff on it.
Come on. You have the energy to pull out your phone and not your tablet? Or your laptop?
You literally don't have to lift up the laptop.
I'm not entirely sure how he does it. Because his phone, the battery onto it's almost shot. Are you kidding me?
Time to redo that battle. Lego would be proud to see their blocks.
Your excuse that your laptop is slow is because you don't ever keep it updated like you're supposed to. That has a weekly update. And you have to leave it on to update it. Serious.
I have the same laptop you did.
Yeah. And he's had it longer than you have.
It's going on 6 years.
And it still runs better. Still runs fast.
Well, I don't have to wait an hour for it to boot up. I can 15-20 minutes to boot up because it is showing its age. But I've taken a whole bunch of crap off the laptop and it runs better than what it does.